You took back your power after you removed your presence away from them. When you remove yourself from toxic environments, toxic people, they will be flabbergasted. You will have these people walking around confused, wondering, where did you go? First things first, it's none of their concern. It's none of their business. They should mind the business that pays them. They all in your Kool-Aid, but don't even know the flavor, man. But that's how it is when you remove yourself away from toxic people. But when you are there, they want to suck the living crap out of you. That's why they call it energy vampires. These people are hungry for your energy. They are starving for your attention, thirsty for a reaction. But when you lay the law down with them or just cut them clean off silently, that kills them. And you want to know what else? They're going to want to know, where did you go? Why did you leave? Like you owe them explanation. You don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe these people an explanation to anything. This is your life. Who do they think they are? Trying to question you or wondering what you doing with your life. Who you talking to? What you doing? Where you going? It's none of their business. But see, your presence is so powerful, they can feel it when you're not in the room or when you're no longer there. Let me talk to my people that left their hometown or a toxic job. I bet when y'all left, they was feeling messed up in the head, which means these people couldn't even function because you were no longer there. They couldn't get their act together because you're no longer there. It's like you had it all together. You were holding it down, but when you left, that company went down. The people in your hometown, they still ain't doing nothing to this day. But when you pack your bags and you got up and left, you ain't look back. That goes for toxic people, toxic relationships, toxic anything that's toxic. People are now waking up and realizing it's time to go. It's now time to leave. I ain't say get up and leave right away, but you already know what type of spirits these people are carrying inside of them. It's not them. It's the enemy. And when they don't want to get right, you leave. You don't care who they are. They want to sit up here and cry and all this boo-hooing and pretending that they miss you and love you. These people don't love you. They just love the hand that you give. Because you were giving and giving and giving and giving. But all they were doing is taking and taking. They were taking advantage of you until you put them in their place. Until you kicked them out of your life. No, respectfully. You did what you had to do. And now they wondering, why did you do that? Like you really gonna owe them an explanation. These people know what they had done or were doing to you, but they want you to go out your way, trying to get you upset for something stupid, something real petty. But no, they just doing this because you took back your power. And when you got power, you got knowledge. And knowledge is power. So when you got knowledge, you got power. And they sitting up here wondering, why in the same hair did you leave? You left because you got tired of their shenanigans. You got tired of their BS. And now they sitting up here wondering, when you gonna come back? Why did you leave? Such and such, such and such, such and such. But it did go to show you, people don't really care about you. They don't miss the water in the well until it's no longer there. The old saying, you can lead a horse to the water, but can you make that horse drink it? So at least you tried. You tried to work it out with these folks. For some of you, you try to talk to them, straighten certain things out with them. They wasn't hearing it until you say, you know what? It's time to go. It's time to leave. Because it's like you were talking to a brick wall. Now, if you were talking to a dog or a cat, the dog and the cat will understand you. But humans with no brains refuse to hear you out. But they know they were wrong. But want to sit up here and question. Why did you do such and such? First they were laughing. Now they crying. Laugh now, cry later, right? But people don't listen until it's too late. People don't want to take you seriously until it's too late. They thought you were going to tolerate them. They really thought you were going to sit up here and just be a doormat. Just walk around here looking ugly like them. But the devil was a liar. These people were miserable and ugly in the inside. And they wanted you to be ugly and miserable too. But that's why they walk around with a face, even a mother won't love. You walk around there, beautiful as you are, ladies. My dude, you walk around there, being yourself as usual. And they mad because they want your identity, aka your power. But that power belongs to you. They can't take it. They try to break you. These people were insecure. You hear me? Insecure to the bone. Had insecure running up their head from their toes. And they thought they were the biggest thing walking on God's green earth. Until you walked away. Until you stopped responding. Until you got far away from them. And now they so confused. So upset. Their blood pressure is running. Their blood is boiling. Steaming hot. They got smoke coming out their ears. Smoke coming out their nose. Like, calm down, dragon. I know you mad, but calm down. But y'all don't care how angry they get. You don't care how upset they get. They mad because you left. They never thought you were going to leave. They never thought you would took back your power. But congratulations. Y'all took your power. Now y'all over there talking all that nonsense. Talking out the side of their mouth. Talking out the side of their neck. They will always do this when you leave. Because they lost a real one. They lost a diamond. They want to be surrounded by rocks. But when a diamond is in the room, when the elephant is in the room with a bunch of monkeys, they ain't got nothing else to say. It's like you walk around, you hear silence. But when you walk away, the crickets is chirping. Can you dig what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, people don't really care until you leave. That's relationships, friendships, toxic job environments, your community. It don't matter. People will always want to run their mouth when you're no longer there and expect you to come back because they want to cry their eyeballs out. They can cry all they want to. Let them cry until their eyeballs bleed. Let them cry until they cry a river. Let them cry until they cry waterfalls. There's no TLC and no Justin Timberlake. They can be on their knees, begging and pleading for mercy. You still ain't gonna care. I wouldn't. You shouldn't either. Because these people try to make your life a living freaking hell. But now you're no longer there. They claiming they suffering. They feel incomplete without you. They feeling incomplete? Okay, Cisco wannabes, you feeling incomplete? Okay, Keisha Code wannabe, you feeling incomplete? Well, tell them this. Stay incomplete in the passion of flames, which means they can go straight to the pits of fire for all you care. But like I said, you took back your power, you found your peace, and you're happy. And you got a smile on your face. Like Angela Winbush said, smile. Like Scarface and Tupac said, smile. They can't take your smile away unless you let them. That's why I say all the time, smile. Shanice, smile. I want y'all to smile regardless. Wherever they try to put you through, smile like never before, man. And that's all I got to say about that. I love you all. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. And I'll talk to y'all later.